Well, hello everybody. Let me give this just 1 second for people to accumulate. So, we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday, pretty much exactly. Actually, I don't know how exactly. It's wherever the last save point was, the automatic save point, which should be... yeah, right exactly here. Is there anything worth saying? No, I'll wait for people to get on before I say anything that's worth saying. These little guys are obnoxious.
Geth anti-aircraft guns are up ahead.
Let's look at the guns console. We should be able to disable it.
Guess Spitfire, what's this? Oh, okay. Guess it's pretty substantial weapon. Alright, well let's turn off the anti-aircraft gun.
One of us must shut down the anti-aircraft guns, Shepard.
Choose Edie or choose Tally. I don't honestly know enough about either of them.
Tally, you take the guns.
But I seem to like her drone and the distraction.
No problem.
Edie's drone. Oh wait, Tally's the one with the drone. Oh. Okay, Edie's the one with the decoy. I remember. What weapon is this? This is a terrible weapon. Okay. So we're just gonna restart that, and I'm not even gonna bother picking up the geth Spitfire. This is a dumb weapon. How do I get rid of this? Here we go. Oh, that's a geth count. Okay, I guess that's why I took so much damage right there. I do have an ammo tonic, right? Okay, good. So yeah, sorry about getting the stream started a little later than I actually intended to. The reasoning being that I tried to get the DLC, the $10 DLC that a lot of people think should have actually been packaged with the game. I think that's probably a fair irritation to have. But anyway, I tried to pick it up, and I think I picked it up successfully. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. I think I picked it up successfully, but we'll see. Oh, right. I can't save any new saves. I looked at my hard drives, and they all look like they had enough space for... They all did. It's not a look like, it's they did have enough space. So... I don't know why it's limiting the amount of save games I get.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Darn hats. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got Medigel.
Oh, I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Koris can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home.
Oh my gosh, those birds are animated so badly.
Rest well, Dorn has the Vastremak.
Like that was supposed to be a dramatic moment with the birds flying overhead on their homeworld, and their animation is like 10 frames a second, so it's very stuttery. Rate Mass Effect from 1 to 10 based on what you've played so far. Now, where is everybody? I guess it takes time for people to ramp up here, as far as my viewers. I don't know, 8. I mean, it's certainly a well-designed game. I find some of the storytelling to be obnoxious, but overall it's been pretty fun. And not all the story, like most of the story is really good so far.
Mounted turret.
Let's look at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it.
Yeah, okay. It's going to encourage me to get on that somewhat likely as I'm fighting my way back out.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Take it out, Edie.
Affirmative.
So I was looking at your guys' comments.
You should be able to operate a faking geth turret yourself, Shepard.
More geth!
Oh. Oh, heat. Why I hate heat. What? Why do I bother with these? I have yet to find... I guess I should. Oh, not good. No, that's not covered. No, stop covering me. Okay, first aid. For some reason crossed my mind that they would actually use that if I didn't use it. Doing surprisingly little damage right now. There we go.
This anti-aircraft gun is offline.
Let's get the last one.
Get by the door!
Turret over there. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Who shall I have disable it?
Take the gun offline, Edie.
At once.
Just a little bit higher to do this. this guy doing?
I am nearly complete. This anti-aircraft gun is offline.
I'll signal the shuttle.
Dawn, it's Koris. Are you there? Dawn!
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't. I see.
I'm coming in with the shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're going to end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
There's the Admiral! Don't worry!
I've got it! You're clear, go! Get behind you! Get in cover! Clear, go!
Admiral, come on! Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Koris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies. Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked to civilian captains in the state?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
Under old machine control, their processing upgrades are significantly improved. Observe.
A geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Correct. As complex as the brainwaves of organics, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die.
Just because this one appears friendly.
Well, it hasn't fired on a ship with me aboard it.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted. That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Commander,
I gave in
Admiral
to
Rocket's
reckless
available on
behavior
Midcom.
before. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy off when it's time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the geth will flank.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Alright, let's find our way out.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are.
Sorry, Rocky.
Talk to you later, Tally.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up here.
You know, actually, I want to figure one thing out real quick about my powers. Increase ammo capacity by 30% versus increase ammo capacity by 30%. Oh, I feel like I could have 2 sets of these. 1, 2, so 3, 6. No, I couldn't yet. Not if I didn't sacrifice something else. But I also feel like I want incendiary. I want something in incendiary. Hey, I'll be right back in about 20 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I feel like I want to have Incendiary available to me. What's the difference? Weaken armor. Armor damage bonus. Yeah. Alright. Versus, what is this? Shields and barriers. And that's pretty good. Versus oh, this seems real good to max out. Alright, I spent enough time on this. You want either Incendiary... Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. Oh wait, is this person saying something to me?
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the system.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay. Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Carry on, Specialist.
That is a pretty expensive toothbrush. Okay. I think you're right, because I do come across like these Geth Prime, and a few of these like heavily armored units, and it's really just a pain to take them down if I don't have... Well, it's just a pain to take them down. So Incendiary is probably what I'm going to go with here. $10,000 now, but it's worth it. Alright, so let's see if I can get this into something cool. How badly do I care about this ammo capacity perk? Because it's going to cost me. It's really going to cost me. Increase shield strength by 50%. I wonder if I can get away with not using this. Like, I'm looking for potential ways I could. Weight capacity. Increase damage of all ammo powers by 40%. Actually, I wonder if I should... Would that be better than what I get out of this? And fitness, what do I get out of this? More health, more shields, barriers. Oh, this is gonna hurt if I don't pick these up. Oh, this is really gonna hurt if I don't pick these up. All right. Increase ammo capacity by 30%. I think that's... Wait a second. Hold on. Ooh, whoops, whoops, whoops. Squad. And then let's see about this. I didn't want to give up on the ammo capacity. If you keep 2 weapons, then ammo is never a problem. Yeah, I do keep 2 weapons. And I've run out a couple times, but actually, I hope... You know, I think you're probably right, especially now with the other ammo power. Because usually what causes me to... Okay, so... What I am saying now that I read your comment, is that it's that probably wasn't the best choice I could have made.
I've always loved the M35, Nate.
Because usually I run out of ammo because I'm dealing with heavily armored units.
The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior. Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull.
You know, I've never actually looked around here.
Climb for days.
It only climbs.
Shepard.
Excuse me?
Didn't think you knew where to find me. Or cared to know.
I'm here now.
You down here for a reason?
Thought I'd come down to chat.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
We'll see. I'll go easy on you just in case.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Sure. Maybe next time more hitting, less talking. Commander.
Alright, fortification. Oh no! Do I have to go back there? Alright, 1 second. I'm actually kind of curious about this mechanic. Checking the shop real quick. I will get into a mission soon. Sniper rifle, don't use it. Don't use it. What is this? Alright, and nope. Why can't I ever find stuff for assault rifles? Alright, whatever. Alright. So I think this is, let's see, barrier, reinforced armor with this biotic field, detonate the field. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, neither of those are worth anything to me. That's interesting though. So actually, you know, I'm kind of curious. If I buy one, what happens? Oh, that's what happens. Okay, that's kind of cool. Just looking through here for anything. Alright, anyway. Let me get out of here. That would cost me 6. If I drop that, I wouldn't have enough for it, so I'm gonna accept I made a bad decision, potentially, and move on. I don't think I'm really giving you guys time to read this stuff, and I don't know if I should be spending more time doing that or reading it out loud instead of making these decisions. Okay, journal, real quick. Where do we have to go? Priority Rannoch. Geth fighter squadrons. So I'll do that one first, and then I'm gonna do the main one. Fuel reactors. Valhallan threshold. Prothean data drives. Okay, so it sounds like my DLC is working. Anyway. Next mission. Okay. Destroy Reaper Base. I hope Reaper Base is... Hold on. I have to make sure, because one of these I think is going to end my missions on the planet. Okay, land on Rannoch and disable the server versus the Reaper Base. So the Reaper Base is the one I don't want to do yet. I'm gonna go back to my standard loadout. Maybe? No, I lied. I'm going to go Tally. I really do appreciate her drones. Oh, I thought it was loading. Whoops, sorry about that. Matic. You have a bunch of stuff that I can put points into right now. And 2 points for you, and I'm going to go ahead and save that.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile yet synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Cerberus conducted research on geth-human interfaces. They called it Project Overlord. We monitored their transmissions. We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
You wouldn't be on the Normandy if I didn't trust your intentions. But why take me?
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Well, this could be cool.
Intervention is necessary to preserve creator forces. This platform can enter the facility undetected. We will assemble the necessary equipment before your arrival.
Wait, you're not going to... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Yes. Hostile geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
What is this?
We have installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software presumes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will destroy backup data. Consensus will be nullified. This server will be terminated.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
Action is necessary. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile geth fighters. We will safeguard your exit port while remotely monitoring your progress. Establishing connection to access point. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
No, continue to the access point.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We have noted your affinity for firearms.
And thanks, I think.
So I kind of... Like, I think I can just shoot other stuff, too. But I don't know if I should. Is that enough? I guess not. No, that's enough.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. You must investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just shooting the stuff because it's fun to shoot.
We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
Oh, okay, I see.
historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is geth. Creators are hawk.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
They are viewed for your perception. You see them as you know them now.
Alright, so I have to get up there. How I do so, I'm not quite sure. Oh, right. I remember.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. Timestamped 290 years ago.
It is still capable of surveying. You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the onion.
You may proceed to the last data cluster. Accessing data cluster.
We've got to escape geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic geth following it. The creators were determined to destroy our hardware. We were determined to survive. Establish a connection with the remaining server node.
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning, but we'll continue to hold out as long as we can.
How are we doing?
1 node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
What if there's gonna be like an infection boss?
Warning, the Reaper infection has learned to self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points of the infection may slow down its replication.
Oh, okay. So they definitely have made this harder.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
What vulnerable points. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything out here.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Okay, I have no idea what I'm looking for. Like, if this doesn't constitute...
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Oh, okay, so that's it. Right. Yeah, I tried shooting that already, but I guess I had to be a little closer to actually be in range. Or I had to be zoomed in, I'm not sure. But that's kind of irritating.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Wait a second, did that not count?
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Want to check one thing?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Well, the other thing I don't know is, can I step on this? It looks like I can. Oh, okay. Another thing I didn't know.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Ah, here we go.
Accessing data.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the geth!
This is insane! We need the geth! You can't just destroy them for asking us!
Time's up! Throw her in.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
A few creators attempted mediation. They failed.
Alright. Wait a second. So you're telling me to go there. What are even my other options here? I could just keep trying to get rid of this. Alright.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Okay, it seems to me like I've got that vulnerable point taken. Oh, here we go. There we go. Good.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. New data found. This data comes from the period during which the creators declared martial law.
Release the rogue geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Please, Paragon. This unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter if you never. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel later. Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. The creators never formally ended hostilities. They have officially been at war with the geth for 291 years. Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Oak Crew is down. Do not engage the geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
Our future was uncertain. Our networking was primitive. We stayed within our limits. Connection with the remaining server nodes is established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but they've no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Carol's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the edit port. Disconnect from whatever. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Commander, you okay?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
Organic sympathies lie with other organics. We feared your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
Acknowledged.
Glad to hear it. Let's go.
Impressive, Commander. The geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
You'd have to ask the geth we found if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these geth to confirm menu allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on Beacon.
Alright, that was a pretty cool mission. I will be right back. Give me about 20 seconds. And I'm back.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
There'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through geth debris.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
I believe I am now safe to go ahead and just do this mission. Oh, I can't even not choose Tally. Okay. Well, I was gonna choose her anyway. What? It got rid of my weapon?
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
Oh, Destinies, you're scaring me.
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
We were not sure you would be pragmatic enough to appreciate the tactical value of these enhancements.
I know organics haven't done much for the geth, but I'm trying to help you.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The geth are better than this.
No, based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Hey, good luck.
Acknowledged.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world. Look at the sky. And the rock formations. I used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say, Kila Salai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know.
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
The Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well,
The rock.
that's a start.
It disappeared in the middle of that cutscene. Okay. Alright. Let's get into game mode and hope that I don't pay for my current.
The geth jamming towers are interfering with your signal, Commander. I'm compensating to keep you patched in.
Good work, Trainer.
Okay, so my baby is kind of moving around on the baby monitor. So I'm gonna turn the volume down. This should be the same volume for you guys. He might wake up pretty quick here. He probably won't, but we'll see. This is still really early for him. Trying to find some ammo actually before I go any further. This guy's just been sitting back here this whole time. Also, am I supposed to go here? Oh, well, okay. I'm not. Oh, I'm hearing noises. I can't save the game. I'm gonna go check on him real quick. Alright. So I have an awake little guy with me. I don't know if he'll make a sound, but it might be an upset sound if he does. So, he is awake. It's earlier than usual. Unfortunately, I don't get to finish this game or this mission tonight. I was kind of looking forward to it, but I will be good for you guys and wait until tomorrow before I finish this mission, though I'm sure I will be tempted. There's a small possibility I'll just do it sometime during the afternoon. But maybe not. Maybe I'll be good about it. Anyway, see you guys later.